Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. For those of you who don't know, the Vintage Paper Girl is how you find me on Instagram. And it's all one word, no spaces, no lines, no hyphenations, just one word, Vintage Paper Girl. So if you're looking for me on Instagram, that's how you'll find me. And, well, that's kind of how you find me any other place too, especially in my Etsy shop, which is with the Jewel Design. So welcome, everyone. Welcome from the Vintage Paper Girl. I am Laurette, and I'm here today happy Wednesday, my friends. I'm here today to work on a project that I am working on my Ballet Dreams Journal, and it is a design team project for Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. And I need to get this done, and I need to make some large journal cards. Now, some of you have seen the little mini journal that I did for Doreen over at Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. And today I'm working on the bigger version. Now, I'm gonna show you the quickest ever, just a sneak peek. So there is the cover for that one. I'm not going to show you a close-up or anything like that. I'm just going to give you like the world's quickest peek. So, and for that, I've made lots of pretty little goodies that I think I did this in a video, and then this is a pretty tail. And again, I don't want you to see a whole lot because I want you to come back and see the flip through and all that good stuff. So I've also made a few other journal cards, and that's all I'm going to show you. And something else fun. I'm not going to say what this is, but I've made that. So anyway, I have been working on it like non-stop, and I need to get the journal cards for this done, and I need large journal cards. So for that project, I'm going to work on that today. And so I thought I'd bring you along to make these large journal cards, and thought we might have a little chat. Now, gosh, you know, it is early in the morning because I did not sleep at all last night. It was another sleepless night, mainly because my pain levels were too high, and I took my pain meds too late, and sometimes they keep me awake. And so this time, of course, they did. So I thought, well, just get up and get this done. Now, excuse any ink you might see on my hands. It seems like my printer has had a major issue. Put a new cartridge in, printed a couple pages, and it just quit on me. And it said it was defective, reinstall. I must have did that 20 times. Got another ink cartridge out, put it in. It's still saying the same thing. So I don't know if my printer has died or it just needs a good head cleaning. But the problem with the way they want you to do that is it uses up a ton of ink. And although it doesn't go against my plan, it goes against my ink usage, which I don't have enough ink to do it. So I'm now stuck between a rock and a hard place. So come later in the day, I will have to call up, get some more color ink coming my way so I can clean the heads and see if maybe my printer has just quit. Which even if that has, then I have to wait for them to send me ink for my new printer. Oh my gosh, if it's not one thing, it's something else. So anyway, long story short, here I am early in the morning, which I don't do, but I haven't been to bed. I'm into sleep. So I thought I'm just going to work on this. So anyway, I thought we would get busy and make some big giant journal cards and chit chat while we're doing that. I don't know what I'm going to say. It's such an early morning in the day, but I've kind of pulled everything aside. What I could use, I was trying to reprint the pinks part of this kit because it comes vintage and pink, and I needed more pinks and couldn't get anything to print. So you know how that goes, and I'm lost without my printer. So So what I thought I'd do is I would work on these cards, and I'm going to be using these cards that come in. These come ready-made. I think they are 8 by, oh my gosh, how big are these? 5.5 by 8. 5.5 by 8. These fit perfectly in the pocket that I need it for, but they're a little bit tall. So before I get going, these come with matching envelopes. I get them at Target. So one thing I do need to do is I need to cut off an inch, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do that on here. I'm just going to have to find my height and then maybe this is the right height. I really don't want you to see where it's going in the journal or anything because it's a surprise. I'm really not supposed to show this until my project's complete. Unless, you know, we're working on it together, which we are today. But, all right. So this is the perfect height. So I think this is, let me look here. Now it's 7.5. So 7.5 is what I need for my height, and we're going to work on 7.5. But what I think I'll do is I will at least cut 2 of the cards. It has a creamy side and a white side. So I'm going to work on the white side. So the creamy side is going to be your writing side. And I'm going to put it right to the edge of my cutter. And hopefully that's going to work for you. So how are all of you? Are you good? Are you healthy? Everybody safe with the weird weather? I know some of you are getting some snow again. And I know we're due for some more rain. I don't know when, but I know soon. So, you know, hope you guys are okay. I know there's been cyclones. Oh, I am so sad. Oh, for my friend Kate in the Netherlands, New Zealand. She got hit with a cyclone and it flooded her brand new studio. I'm so sorry, Kate. So let's pray for Kate. Kate, let us know if there's anything we can do to help you, honey. I don't know what we could do, but if there's something you can think of, let us know, please. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to use a little formula for making these cards. I think this is a formula I've used in the past and I really like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and I want to tear it. I don't want it to be perfect. And I'm going to take off a little bit here. I'm going to put that there. And then I want to put some over here. I love this. Isn't it beautiful? It has a beautiful rose and pearls. So I have to figure out how wide I need that to be. And aren't these just the most gorgeous, gorgeous images you've ever seen? They're just beautiful. Don't need this side. So let's see. No, I want it to go this way. Okay, so like that. And then, you know, we'll have scraps. And then I want to use this in the bottom, but I'm going to have to go this way, I think. Because, let me get rid of this edge, though. I don't need this white edge here on the bottom. And I don't want to lose anything ripping it, you know what I mean? So, hopefully you guys don't mind hanging out with me while I work on this. This is something I need to get done, so I've got to get busy here. I love this writing. This actually, some of these pieces are from Ballet Dreams and the other ones are from her Ruffles and Roses. And I think it's called Ruffles and Roses. Let me double check. I have so many of her kits. Oh my gosh, I love them. Yeah, Ruffles and Roses. She has a pink and a vintage kit. This is the pink kit. So when you put the two together, you come out with the most phenomenal, fun thing to make, you know. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I noticed that I've got this white edge, which I don't want that to end up in on my page. And what I want to do is to give it, because they're all light colors, and they probably look pretty washed out here, but they really aren't. I am going to use my Tattered Rose to edge it. This is the Distress Oxide. And let me put, I want it to go this way. And then I want to use this. I am going to ink because that's part of this project. I just inked up my pad, so it should be pretty juicy. Okay, and then we'll do this one. And let's see what we got. Okay, so what I thought I would do is maybe get the papers on them, and then now I want to make sure I do it on the white side, not the cream side. I always do that. I don't know why. Now it's early in the morning. My husband's still sleeping. My husband and my kitty are still asleep, so I'm trying to be quiet. So that's why I'm not making much noise. I'm being fairly, excuse my raspy early morning voice. Someone says it's the sexy voice. I'm like, I don't feel very sexy, but okay, you say so. Yeah, I'm going to put that over that and that over that. Okay, so I think we'll put this one down first. And the question is, what glue do I want to use? Well, let's see if this is going to work for me today. This is the first time to use it today, so I'm just automatically going to put a pin in it. And see how that's working. So what are you guys up to? Anything new? Anybody got anything to share with the group? Got anything to share with the group? Suppose I could tell more stories. You guys seem to really enjoy those. Thank you so much for saying that. That's so kind of you guys. Wasn't sure if it would bore you to tears or if you would like it, you know. So I'm glad you guys like my stories. Yeah, growing up was fun where I grew up, and my best friend and I always were doing some kind of adventure. We both, she was a major tennis player, and she loved to play tennis, and she was very, very good. And so she belonged to a swim and racket club, San Jose Swim and Racket Club, and we, my mom and dad, we belonged to the Los Gatos Swim and Racket Club. And so we would take turns going to each other's swim and racket clubs and playing tennis, and we would go with each other to our lessons and watch the other one. And then a lot of times the teachers were really nice, and they would let us play together and watch us and see how we played. And so we played a lot of tennis, and then we got too hot, and we would drink a Mountain Dew, which was, if you guys, any of you remember what Mountain Dew is, it was like octane. And it would just, oh my gosh, jazz you up. So then we'd go get in the swimming pool because we'd be so hyped up and swim for hours, and then until we were worn out and somebody came and picked us up from whichever club we were at. So we had so much fun at our swim and racket clubs. Oh my gosh, it was a thing to do back then. And actually it was not far from my ballet academy. So we would, many times she would come with me and she'd watch my ballet lesson. Then we go off to the swim and racket club, and then we go home. And as we got older, and I think it was the end of our 6th grade year, we both bought 10 speeds. We had saved up. I had babysat a ton all winter long. So by the time summer came and school was out, I was done with elementary school. I was going to junior high. I bought myself a 10-speed. Beautiful 10-speed, and sold my bicycle to get a little more money to add to it so I could get the extra goodies for it. She did the same. So she had a green 10-speed. We both had Schwinn 10-speeds, and I had a yellow one. I was always babysitting. I was really in demand. I can't remember how she earned hers. I think she was babysitting the other end of town, well, the other end of the neighborhood, and I worked on this end, my end of the neighborhood where I lived. I babysat all the kids in the cul-de-sacs that they built those homes way after ours, and so we had lots of new neighbors, and so we both did a ton of babysitting. And then she did other chores, so did I. Had chores I did for my mom. I'd wash windows or whatever it took to get that 10-speed. I wanted it bad. I had my little pink Schwinn bike, the regular, you know, the one with the basket and the little tassels on the handles, and it had a it's funny, supposedly blue is my favorite color, but I ended up with a pink bike, and my sister ended up with the blue bike, which I had the blue room and she had the pink room. So I thought that was funny. We both wanted different. We wanted something different. I remember my mom kept pushing me into I said, I don't want it. I want a pink one. So I had my cute little basket, my little bell, all my little tassels. And boy, I kept that puppy clean and well maintained. I love that bike. And so when it was time to trade up to the big girl bike, boy, that was a scary thing to learn to ride that, though. That was a very fast-moving bike. It had all the speeds, and oh my gosh. But Kim and I went everywhere on our bikes. We would ride out to the Swim and Racket Club, which was a long ways away. So we didn't do that too often, though, because we got too tired, and then we couldn't get home. And my dad would have to get my mom's station wagon and bring us home because we were too tired. We couldn't make it home. So we would wear ourselves out doing that. Oh, we had some fun summers. We did so many fun things. Here, let me hold on here. Okay, so here's your first one. Let me see. I got to see where we're at here. Are you seeing this? Okay, we got a lot of lights on, so I know it's kind of washed out, but I don't know if you could see the light the way it is, but you know, it's pink. And it kind of, the lights are washing it out. Sorry about that. I don't know what else I could do, but it is late and it's dark out. So, or early, I should say, and it's dark out. So isn't that pretty? That's going to be gorgeous. And I want to put an image on there. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to put maybe this heart on there. I'm not sure. So that's a possibility. So I'm going to put those two together and aside for right now. And I'm going to move on to the next one. Here's another one. And let's see, I had that set as an image. And I want to see what I have here. I'm looking at my, I'm pretty sure I want the toe shoes next. So this one's got a lot of light colors, so I'm probably going to have to add some of that pink in, I think. I just think it's going to be too light if I don't put like some of these darker colors in here. What do I want? Do I want that one? It's too white. I need that pink. I actually have some regular sheets here. Oh, we have some of this pink too. Actually, I might use this and some of that again, but maybe one of these. Let's try that. Let's see what I can get out of that, if I can get enough out of that to make another one. All right, let's get a move on here, or I'll be here all night. Okay, all day and all night, right? And then we want something on the bottom. Nope, that won't fit. So let's see, what do I have in my pile here? That's really pretty. I think the other half of this, I'm thinking. So let me get the white cut off first of all. Oh, I don't know why I'm bothering with the scissors. Let's just get the paper cutter out. Except it's hard to see. I got a few shadows I don't particularly like. But at least then that very edge will be straight, even if the rest of it's not so fabulous. Okay, so I want to get some over here. I'm going to go this way, so I probably want to... And then I'm hoping the rest I can do... Oh, that's not going to be wide enough if I do that. I think I have another piece of that. I do. I have that one. We'll use that one. I'm going to have a lot of scraps. I think I'll be doing a... what do you call it? Oh, you guys. Brain. I'll be doing a masterboard with the leftovers. Be very pale pink, but it will be very neutral, so I'll be able to add whatever I want onto it, I think. So let's get, this has to go on first, so let's get this on here. I want to see how far down I need to go. All right, and where I need to go here. So let's go like that. Did I cut that too short? Did I rip that too short? I did. Oh, you guys, I can't believe it. I'm not very good at ripping, as you know. Watch my fingers there. Looks like I'm going to be ripping a lot of this. I think I want to... I love this pink, and I wanted to reprint it, and I couldn't because my stupid printer won't work. I do not know what's going on, but I am not a happy girl. So irritated with that darn thing. Okay. I think I like that. The other thing I could do is put it at the bottom, but it's not long enough, so I guess it will go at the top. Or we could go like this and put that at the top. Maybe we'll do that. We'll switch it around. We'll put that at the top this time. Okay, so let's... Okay, let's do that. All right, let's turn it around. Let's turn it around. In fact, let's really turn it around and put that on that side. All right, so before we get going, let's do this. This is kind of a little formula. I learned this from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah a couple years ago. She said if you use 3 basic pieces and then your focal point, and then add your, whatever you want to go with your focal point. So I learned that from her many, many years ago. And love doing this. I haven't done it in a while, but whenever I make big journaling cards, I absolutely do this. You can do it on small, tiny little things too, you know, so works very well. Want to give credit where credit is due. Tina is brilliant at stuff like this. She came up with a lot of unique things and still does. She does have original ideas, and so does Edith at Scrapbooking with Me. So, okay. I think my stomach's going to growl, you guys. Been awake a long time. I did have a snack at about 1 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. Took some meds. But just really didn't help me sleep. Not in any pain, though. So that's good, right? What it is I need a double knee replacement, and I can't have it because of infection rates. And long story, I'm allergic to just about everything under the sun, or oversensitive, stop breathing, that kind of thing. So they can't do the surgery. So I'm just suffering with 2 really bad knees. So that's one of the reasons I started doing this, is I really couldn't stand to sew as much as I was standing at my cutting table and stuff. And so there's times when the weather's really cold and wet, or I get too tired on my legs too much, then I'm in a lot of pain. I probably should be in a wheelchair, but I absolutely refuse to until I just cannot take another step. So it's kind of where I'm at. But that's okay. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. And then I have arthritis, of course, and all that good stuff that comes with it. So, I think because it's short, I'm going to go ahead and ink the heck out of this corner. Did I put it on the right side? Yes. Okay, I didn't mess up there. I'm also thinking, you know, these are journaling cards. They are not tags. I mean, they could be giant tags, huh? Should I make them big tags, or should I... Oh, dear, that didn't work. Let me get some glue in there. Let me get my loan folder. Let's make sure everything's down good. I can do this. I know I can. Okay, let me get this on there. All right, now I'm thinking what I want is I want to do this in the bottom. Ooh, that's a toughie. Very thick. Jumps right out of there, but that's okay. I have to use 2 hands. Then I have a big... Oh, hold on a minute. There we go. I have one of these giant tags, and so what I'm thinking is it'll give me a nice big corner. So let's do that. Then I always flip it over, so I cut it in the same direction, because you ever notice if you cut backwards, it changes the angle of your tag, but if you cut them both in the exact same angle, you get a much better... Oh, is that cute or what? Oh, I'm in love with that. Now, where's that other one I just did? Where's the one? Hello? Where did I put the card I just made? You know, the one I just made. Oh, my goodness. Where's my brain? Ah, there it is. Definitely not where it's supposed to be. Now, I could have this at the top and make these at the bottom. What do we think? Oh, I just cut that to where those are at the top again. See, I did it. It was supposed to be like this. Well, okay, so I'll do this that way, right? I'll do it that way. I've already rounded my corners down there, so I'll just do the tag top up here. I'll do the opposite, so they're not the same. Yeah, let's do... Wait, no, yes, no, I don't know. Wait a minute, hold on. That's the top, so we'll make this the bottom. All right, because they're going in the same journal. Not in the same pocket, but they are going in the same journal. Oh, I'm in love with these. These are fun. Oh, no, more addictions. Oh, am I so hooked on those, what do you call them? The document holders. Oh my gosh. And then I don't know if you guys saw, but Rachel did another version, which I haven't made on camera yet. But I don't know if you guys want to see them or not, but I want to make some. Oh my gosh, I want those. They're the same thing, but she has a skinny version and she has it tied. And oh gosh, I just love, love, love. So there we go. There's 2 different ones right there. I really only need 2, but I thought about making 4. So I don't know. I'm sort of going back and forth on that because this is supposed to be the image for one of them. And this is supposed to be the image for the other. And then I thought I might add some ballerinas to it. So I guess it wouldn't hurt to make 4, right? We're on a roll. What time is it? Oh, we got time. We got time. Let me find another card in this pile that I have here. I've kept my... So we want more of the pink, because that's the only pink I really have, because like I said, I wasn't able to print everything I wanted to print. I mean, I do have this, and I have this one, but we don't have to have lace on everything. We do have this, is pretty cool right here. Now this is from Ruffles and Roses right here. So I'll take that one. I think that would be pretty. I love that. And that's fabulous too. Did we have any that fit on the bottom of the card? Let me look before I go any further. See, these are what I have to work with. I have all these beautiful images. Those are all Ruffles and Roses right here. And then these are all from the Ballet Dreams. Okay, so there's a card. Move this one for now. Okay, let's see if we can build this one. So we have this and this. I have other white. What else do I have that's white? We have the one with pearls, and that's pretty. We like the pearls on there. I think the other one had pearls. Did it have pearls? Yeah, this one already has pearls, so I don't have to have another pearls. Oh, what about something like that? Like that. Let me see. I'm looking at all my what do we think? I like those. Those are pretty, huh? Let me see. Ooh, this is pretty too. Why don't we do... No, that's too much like the other one, maybe. So if we have... No. I need that bright white. But I could use that if I want. I also have that. I have those ruffles. I haven't used those ruffles yet. I've used the satin twice now. So maybe let's use the ruffles. Let's use this, and let's use the ruffles from this one. Oh, these are so perfectly cut for these two, for a page, to make pages. But don't think I'm going to make the pages I was going to make. So I think it's okay. I can always cut more when I can get my stupid printer to work. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Those are pretty together. Okay. All right. Let's give it a shot. See, I don't have any more. Well, I have a little bit of writing. I mean, we could use that, but it would have to be awfully small. And then that would make, well, that might not be bad. I could do that instead of breaking into a new sheet. And then I could do that. Not enough pink, huh? Oh, no. What if we do that down the side, and we do that, and then we come up with something down here? We could do that. These are all too little, I think. I'm just looking to see what's here. All right, so I'm thinking, okay, I like the writing. I do. I want the writing and everything. So let's see. How do we want to do this? Maybe off the bottom. Let's see. I'm thinking. So I need it to be fairly wide. See, see how this paper separates? You see that? Have you ever seen paper do that? That is so weird that it does that. That is not going to be wide enough now. Oh my gosh. I tell you. Look at that. I'll put those over that. That just does not look good. Isn't that weird how that separated? I think I'm going to use a tear ruler next time on that because I don't like what it just did. Oh my goodness. I don't think that's even going to work. Is that going to work? If I cover it up with the other pieces, yeah, I think it'll be okay. So I don't need a real wide piece of this. Could I just do it? Yeah, I could. How about like that? Okay, I need to cut off that bottom. I'm afraid to cut too much of this off because then it might not be tall enough. How high can I go? Well, I can go pretty high. Let me clean this up over here. That is a hot mess. I've never seen my 32-pound paper do that, but you know, the quality of everything is getting pretty bad. I notice the quality of our life is going downhill. Our like the quality of the food at the grocery store, smaller, less of everything. It's kind of scaring my husband and I. We're like, oh my gosh, this is sort of scary. Oh, don't get me going on that. I need that pink to be in there, so maybe we can go this way. And we can go. The white's just kind of going to be incidental this time. And then that in there like that. Okay. Takes a little bit to figure this out, guys. It's not that quick when you want it to be a certain way. This is not one of those things that you don't think about. I do need to think about this. Absolutely do. Okay, I just want to rip off just a little bit. Now, this is the cardstock. That other one was just a 32-pound Hammermill paper that I'm having a terrible time getting. It was for color printing, and they're not making that one anymore. Now it's just standard. So the one that I was using, I really liked it, but okay, let's get ink on everything here. What time do we have? Oh, we're good. We're good. Good. Yeah, I was telling you about my friend Kim and I and our fabulous 10 speeds. You know, I rode that. I got my first job at 14. I worked at McDonald's. Started as a cat. Well, they started me in the back making milkshakes and working on the grill and everything. And then they realized that I was really good at customer service. So they put me on the register. And back then we had to upsell. Like, would you like French fries to go with your hamburger today, sir? Or we would say some yummy, crispy French fries. You know, and the goal was to try to talk them into something besides a hamburger. Would you like a thick, frosty milkshake to go with that, sir, to go with your nice, juicy burger? You know, and so we would get their mouth watering, and that was my job, and I was really good at it. So they finally put me on the register, found out I could make change, and, you know, I was good at that, and so that's where my first job was. I was 14 years old, and I worked at McDonald's, which was unheard of. I think I made a whole $1.25, and I'm trying to figure this out, guys. It's like that needs to be on that side, and that needs to be on that side. Okay, let's do it that way. Okay, so I used to ride my 10-speed from Campbell to, it was several miles. It was a good 10 miles, 5 to 10 miles to the restaurant that I worked at. So I worked enough that I earned myself bought myself a 64 or 65 Mustang hardtop. It was white with a green hardtop and green leather seats and green carpeting. Oh my gosh, I was the bomb, I'll tell you. So at 16 years old, it took me 2 years of riding my bike and working at McDonald's. Coming home late at night on my 10-speed, it was scary as heck. And they actually were not allowed to work me late at night until summertime. And even then, my dad was like, he was so worried. He'd say, Laurette, when are you getting off? And he would follow me home in his car. But there wasn't anyone to take me to work. So it was kind of one of those things where, oh, guys, I'm looking at this. This isn't going to work. He would, there wasn't anybody to take me to work. So my mom was working at the fabric store at the time. So I would ride myself to work, and then he would follow me home in his car because he was so scared for me. He was worried about me getting hit, and I had a light and all that, but it was hard. You know, I'd work after school on the weekends, and I'd put in anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. I think we weren't allowed to work 8, but it seemed like 8. At least it felt like it to me at the end of the day after you'd been at school all day and you were tired. But I mainly worked the weekend shifts because I was in high school. So I can't remember very clearly. But I worked that for 2 years before I could afford my first car. I bought my car before Greg got his, and he is 2 years older than me. So he was not very happy when he found out I was getting a car and he didn't have one yet. Oh, is he an unhappy guy? Okay. Now we're doing it this way. Not exactly what I had in mind, but we got it. We got it. So, but prior to that, you know, I always earned whatever money babysitting that I wanted. If I needed money for something, I was able to buy myself a Takanini guitar. I loved it. Played the guitar. Rode my 10-speed. I also made enough money to, and back then, I got myself a Princess line phone. Little Princess. It was that long, narrow one. You picked it up and everything was in the handle. Oh, it was so cool. Had my own phone number, had my own phone bill, had my own checking account and savings account since I was 14 years old. And my sister was so jealous. And my mom said, well, do you want to go to work? She did not. She did not want a job. She didn't want to work. She just wanted everything I had. She's like, well, no, you got to get a job. So she didn't want to. She never did get a phone. I was a big shock because I had a phone in my room. All my friends were so jealous. But then my girlfriend, Kimmy, I don't remember her having to do anything to get hers. Her mom just bought her one. She had a green one. I had a blue one because my room was blue. So, I can't remember if she worked for that or not. I don't remember. I know she had a job too, but I can't remember where she worked. Honestly, I don't remember where she worked. Oh, I don't remember. I know she had a job. We both did. We both got cars about the same time. But actually, I drove everybody to school for a long time. She didn't get her car till she was 17 or 18. She didn't get one right away. But I was very industrious, and I was out working very, very young. And I was also really good at training employees. So at a very young age, 16 years old, I was training other employees. I even developed a training manual for our store because I was so good at upselling. They had me training all the new kids, all the new people that were like way older than me. So funny. So, gals, I've been working a very long time. And as you know, I started my crafts at 4. My mom was a major crafter. She did a lot of downtown San Jose. She did the big craft shows, arts and craft shows, and the trade shows and stuff. And so I used to go and work with her on that. So I've been in sales and creating for pretty much all my life. Okay, what do we think of this? Oh, I love this one. That's cute too, right? And what image did I make that one for? I don't know. I guess I really don't care. Because this one and that one have a home. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to make the 4 that I plan to make. And then, you guys, I forgot to cut it down. It's too tall. Oh, I'm a Nimrod. I forgot to cut it down. Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys. This is what happens when it's early in the morning and your brain doesn't work. Oh, man. Well, you know what? It does not necessarily going in that journal, so maybe I could just make it for the heck of it, for fun. You know what I mean? Oh, poop. Excuse my language. Sugar. No. Well, I'm going to leave it like that. It's fun. I think it'll just go with the journal and everything. I'll come up with something to do. Maybe put a big pocket on it, or I don't know. Or I can cut it down if I need it. Well, that's what I'll do. I'll cut it down if I need it. I was talking away as usual. To this day, I still eat McDonald's. It's funny, you know, when I worked there, I remember one time getting the worst case of the flu, and one of my coworkers, who was my manager, he was 24 or 25. He was already married. He actually owns the McDonald's in my town now. How funny is that? But anyway, he was my manager at the time, and he said, oh, after I have the flu, you know, I always have a small cheeseburger, no onions, French fries, and a Coke. And if you do that, you'll bounce back really quick. Well, you know what? That's exactly what I do anytime I have the flu or a stomach issue. That's what I eat. And you know what? He's right. I always feel immediately better. It absorbs all the gunk in your stomach. I don't recommend that for everybody, but it worked for me at the time. Still does to this day. Or if I'm really feeling like I need protein, and, you know, like tonight, I haven't slept all day. And, you know, sometimes my medication gets me when I don't sleep. So maybe a McDonald's kind of day today. I don't know. Something about the fats, which I'm not supposed to eat, but once in a blue moon. Won't kill me, hopefully. Aren't these fun? I love them. Okay, I should get an image on there so you guys can see what that looks like before I run out of time. I only have a few more minutes, so anyway. I think I might quit while I'm ahead. Now, what I do want to do with these is, you know, Doreen has a few lovely ballet images, but I've been collecting them forever. I have the vintage images that I've been collecting for about 4 or 5 years. And so I'm going to figure out what image I would like. Don't mind me. I've got stuff everywhere here. Okay, now I have to figure out these two. This one I'm not going to use right now. Extra ephemera. Maybe I'll just sell it with the journal. If I sell the journal, I'm thinking about keeping it actually. Oh, I want to use a heart with this one. One of these, doesn't matter which one. I'm thinking I want a heart on there. Let me ink that around. And I probably will put some lace under it. I am so glad I inked this up before I started, because I was really having trouble getting any kind of color. And I don't think the last time I inked it that I shook it good enough. This time I shook it good. Shake it good. Okay, I don't want to sing because I don't want to get in trouble. But I have a lot of pretty little images, so let me kind of like playing card. Ooh, she's so pretty. I don't know if I want a black image or I want a lighter image. Oh, she's beautiful. I think this is Anna Pavlova. Or Maria? I can't think of her name. It'll come to me. Pavlova. I used to know all those things by heart. I don't know those things anymore. I've forgotten all my dancers. Ooh, that one's pretty. Oh, I think I found the one I want. Yep-o, I found it. That's the one I want. Well, let's see. It's got to go in that book. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's in a pocket. It's not like where it's going to be an issue. So we have that, and we have that. And I kind of want to put it in the center of all that. Now, I had some little bits to go with it, right? So I had like this little heart. Oh, yeah, I was going to use the little girl. That's right. I was going to use the little girl on the heart. But, you know, I think she just kind of disappears. I really like that one on there. And then I can use this one on there, too. Like that. I'll keep her for something else. I mean, it'll be fine. She'll be cute. Let me put her... I had a whole different plan when I first started out for this journal, so I've completely changed. It was going to be 8 pages of lace journals. of lace pages, 8 lace pages, all decked out like the cover. But it was just too much. It was going to be too much work, and it was going to take too long. And I have so many other projects going that I just decided. Plus, it was using up lace at a rapid rate, an alarming rate. And I was really getting worried about it. So I was like, no, maybe I won't do that. Now, I do have, where's my doo-doo-doo? Did I not bring my pink lace in here? Did I bring my pink tulle in here, you guys? Oh, I don't see it. Oh, I have a pink sparkly tulle I want to use. Don't mind me. So maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll use this one. It's not, it doesn't really have a color, or I can use the gold one. Oh, maybe I don't know, maybe I'll use the gold one. Let's see what, I have a pink one that's sparkly too. Not overly sparkly, kind of a soft sparkle. Let's see what this one looks like. That's pretty. Let's see what this one looks like. That's really sparkly. I wasn't going to cover the whole thing, just around the picture. What do we think, guys? That's almost overwhelming. I think I like this one. Let's see. Yeah, this is the front. I just want a little something. So let me cut this. Oh, come on now. It's nice that these scissors are still sharp. If I cut paper for much longer, they won't be. Okay, let me go like this. I don't need all of this. Okay. Well, I don't need that in there, that's for sure. It does add a nice little sparkle, you know. I think I really like that. And just adds a bit of something. This one needs some ink. Gotta make sure the white's off there. These hearts are in the kit. Plus, she has a kit that has pockets and hearts, too, that I am going to use the pockets in here. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put I think I want it down there. I want to put it down there. But I think, I got an idea. Let me see. Yeah, I think I know what I want to do here. All right. I'm going to grab my, if I don't run out of time, you guys. Uh-oh. Okay, where is my tape? My foam tape. I want to do some foam on this, so let's get some foam tape on here. Don't need it to be too thick, just let's get some on there. I kind of have an idea what I want to do, but I don't. You know what I mean? You kind of have something in your head, but you're not sure if it's going to work for you or not. So let's see if it's going to work. Okay, let's see. So you want to make sure you get it down tight. And then you want to pull off the paper. Oopsie. Oopsie. So anyway, I've told you some more stories. Yeah, Kim and I were always creating some fun, crafty project. We made puppets. We created a puppet theater. We used to have this like a circus. We put on shows and charged the neighborhood kids, you know, and they came. And I mean, we did a whole big thing, and her mom let us use the backyard, and we made stuff to sell. And oh my gosh, it was so incredibly fun. We started being entrepreneurs at a very young age, and we were always creating shows for the neighborhood, and then we would sell goodies, and oh my goodness, we were like in it. in it, I'll tell you. Now, this one's a little bit thicker. So one thing I do want to do is try to get this on here. I'm trying to figure out which is the top side. Which one has the... I think that has the sparkles. Just want to put a little bit on here. I'm committed now, guys. All the way. Either that or I should be committed. I'm not sure which. Okay. Whoops. I hear the birdies. The sun's coming up outside. I think sunrise is 7 or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm never up this early. Not unless I have to be. Okay. I feel like if I don't get enough, it'll lag. So it'll like droop. I don't really leave myself enough room, did I? I hear the birdies. Yeah, I mean, they think it's spring here. We've been having 65-degree weather. We were able to leave all the doors open yesterday, all day. It was nice. It did get a little bit chilly at one point where we had to close everything up. Sorry about these awful hands. That darn printer. I have to call today. As soon as even though it's Sunday, I think they answer the phone on Sunday. Either that or I'm going to be calling first. Oh, Sunday when I'm making this, guys. It's for your Wednesday. So I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. There we go. And then we have this little goodie, which I would like to put on there. And I have, let's see, I think this cute little piece here is good. What I thought I would kind of scrunch it up underneath here. And then I can just trim it down if it's, you know, too much. I'm thinking, though, I don't really like this much on the side here. There we go. That's a little better. Too many harsh corners. You know how I am about that anyway. There we go. There, it's a little better. Except I made that kind of messy. Too messy. Too messy. It's hard to see, guys. Hard to see. All right, so I'm gonna... I guess I'm gonna put it on here. And I put my finger right in that, didn't I? I just want to trim that down a little bit. I might go a little bit over on this video, guys, because I really want to finish at least one to show you. Or get it pretty close. And then I may put like a little jewel or something on it. I don't know. I feel like it needs a piece of lace under there, but I just don't think I have time to get one. Let's see, do I have something here I can use? Boy, the birds are talky this morning. No, I don't think that's what I want. I feel like I need something under here, you guys. I don't know what. Well, yes, I do. I need something like that under there. Do I have one I can just grab real quick? I don't think I have any pre-cut, though. That's one heck of a journaling card, huh? I have one too big, too big. How about this one? It's little. Could we put that on there? No, but then you lose the prettiness of that. Or could you just use that? No, I like the heart. I need something under there, guys, but I don't know what. Well, I do know, but I just don't know if I have anything in my stash. Sorry, the hiccups now. Hopefully you're not seeing me. I am a hot mess, being it's like early morning. I'm a mess, a complete mess. Don't look. I know what I want, but I don't know. This is where I get myself into trouble. About 2 seconds before I'm going to be over my time. Getting my lace off my wall of goodness. I want a little one of these, and I think right in the middle of that is what I'm going to do. Okay, so let me see if I can get it cut out of there quick enough without damaging it too badly. These are not the best scissors for this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ooh, I got it. I got it. Guys, I have a huge mess on my desk. Did you notice that? Tell me you didn't notice it, right? Oh, look at some of this mess on my floor. Me and my 4,000 tools as usual. If I haven't got a ton of tools or glue or everything on my desk, something is absolutely wrong, right? Let me move this off the desk because I know that's creating a horrible shine. Okay, there we go. Let me get this on here. I may have to build this up pretty good. I think I hear Misty outside my door. She was sleeping with Daddy, but because she's awake now, I can hear her little paws clicking on the floor outside my door. Oh, guys, I have a song stuck in my head tonight. Take Me Home Tonight. It's a 80s song. Take me home tonight. Do you see the light? Oh. I don't know why it's stuck in my head, but it is. Okay, guys, I'm almost done here. Well, thank you for coming along and hanging out with me, crafting with me today. Hopefully you're crafting along with me, making some journal cards. You can do any kind you want. It doesn't have to be a palette, obviously, because this is a very specific thing. Okay, it needs another layer. That's not tall enough. The key is to build these up when you don't have it tall enough. This is going to stick to me. Eek. There we go. Took a couple layers to get up the dimension that I'm looking for. Look at that. Oh, can you see the dimension in this? See, there's dimension. I don't know if you could see it, but there is. And oh, she's pretty. She's very sparkly. I'm going to be covered in sparkles all day, but at least my mood may not be sparkly, but I will be. Let me glue this on. And then, of course, I'm going to add some more stuff. This is not going to be enough. I'm going to need some pearls and some other things on here. But you get the idea of what I'm making for that journal, and you got a little sneaky peeky at it. So, I don't like that. Bugging me. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. This was a lot of fun, and I got to do something that I haven't done in a long time, and you guys all got to hang out with me. So where's my other card? Oh, here we go. And, you know, I'll get some more made, and then I'll show you in my next video what I made. And hopefully I'll be showing you the journal very, very soon. So I'm at the very end. I have a few little lace goodies to put on there and some charms and a few things, and then I think I'm just about done with it. So I'll be able to share that project with you, and hopefully you all like it. It's just so wonderful to hold. It's so pretty, and I'm just so in love with it. So, well, thank you all very much. I hope you'll come back and see me. I'll see you all very soon, and I love you. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.